The North Las Vegas Gateway is a 19-acre development right at Lake Mead Boulevard and Lake Las Vegas Boulevard. If you know the area, it's directly across from Jerry's Nugget, so it's not some random land. This is a very intentional location tied to an existing traffic and infrastructure. And the goal is simple: create a true downtown experience for North Las Vegas. Not just buildings, but a place where people can actually go, spend time, and live their daily lives. North Las Vegas is about to fix something that it's held back for years. It doesn't have a real downtown. No central hub, no core area where everything connects. No place that actually defines the city. And that's a big deal, because when a city doesn't have downtown, everything feels spread out, disconnected. That's exactly what the NLV Gateway project is changing. And this isn't a small upgrade. This is a full repositioning of North Las Vegas. Here's where this becomes relevant. From a real estate perspective, when an area goes from no identity, no central hub, to defined core, walkable lifestyle, consistent activity, that tends to shift perception pretty quickly, and perception drives demand. People start looking at that area differently. Investors start paying attention. Buyers start reconsidering locations they ignored before. And over time, that can impact home values, development around it, overall desirability. But here's the reality. This is not an overnight transformation. This is a multi-phase project. It's gonna take time to fully build out and mature. And not every project like this works the way it's intended. That's just the reality of development, but the key signal here is this: it's already happening. Ground has been broken. Pieces are already completed. This isn't hypothetical. There's also going to be a central community built into the development. This is important because a lot of developments add retail, but they don't create a place for people to actually gather. A plaza gives the city a focal point, events, markets, weekend availability. That's what starts to build identity. And that's something that Las Vegas has been missing. On top of everything else, the project includes over 450 residential apartments. And this is what turns it from a development into a real downtown. Because now you don't just have people visiting, you have people living here, walking to coffee, walking to restaurants, using the space daily. That's how you create energy. Without residential, it stays transactional. With residential, it becomes lifestyle. This isn't a proposal. There's already 42,000 square feet of medical space completed on site. That matters more than it sounds, because medical brings consistent daily traffic. Appointments, staff, patients. It creates movement in the area immediately. This is one of the first steps to building a functioning hub. Right now, if you live in North Las Vegas and want that central hub experience, you're driving somewhere else. Summerlin, the Strip, even parts of Henderson. That's where people go for walkability, restaurants, events, that kind of lifestyle. North Las Vegas hasn't had that, which is part of the reason that it's been overlooked compared to other areas. This project is trying to change that dynamic completely. Now here's where the scale really shows up. There's over 200,000 square feet of planned retail and commercial space. That means restaurants, shops, service businesses, the types of places people actually use weekly, not destination spots, everyday lifestyle. That's what creates consistency. Nevada State University factor is one of the biggest pieces of this entire project. There's going to be a Nevada State University campus building right on site. And this changes everything, because when you bring a university into the area, you're not just adding buildings. You're adding daily population, students, faculty, staff, people who are there consistently, not occasionally. That creates demand for food, coffee, study spaces, services, which supports everything else around it. This is how areas start to feel active instead of empty. What you should take away from this: if you're looking in North Las Vegas right now, this is something you want to be aware of, because areas that gain true central hub tend to evolve faster than people expect. Not immediately, but over time. And if you understand where the growth is coming from, you can make better decisions about where you should buy, what areas you focus on, and what has long-term upside. North Las Vegas isn't just expanding anymore, it's starting to define itself. And that's a big shift, because once a city has a real downtown, everything around it starts to organize differently. If you want me to keep breaking down projects like this and what they actually mean for you, let me know in the comments below. And if you're looking at North Las Vegas and trying to figure out where it makes sense to buy, reach out. I'll help you think it through based on what's actually happening here.